Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hoping a fantastic day. Quick look here at Gala, seeing what's going on. We're going to double check a few key factors here, making sure we understand the liquidation levels and, well, a few other things such as previous resistances and support levels. We want to kind of look at larger time frames to identify what that might look like. So if you are new to the channel, just know I'm not a financial advisor. I love to teach people to trade. I hope you can learn something here today. If you want to become a better trader though, cryptocash.tech is a site, link down below where you can learn to become a little more consistent. That's typically what happens with my graduates. And over here with our premium group, we can see we took some nice profit today at 101% for Reef, 84% for Dogecoin, all targets achieved there. XRP first target 34%, yesterday 64% for Doge, Reef, Crowcoin 30%, Litecoin, Polkadot, and Atom. Okay, so we got some really good little trades going on right now. Congrats to our members. Looking at some new trades, we got a short open with OP as a matter of fact, just because it looks truly bearish. So we'll talk about that here later. Obviously, this is a focus of Gala. So taking a look here at Gala. This is the last 7 days liquidation, and holy cow, it just keeps on running. There's not a lot of liquidation left in sight. It keeps getting wiped out. So anyone that keeps shorting keeps getting hammered. So let's see if there's any new shorts in the last couple of hours, which we can see a little bit, but it's fairly clear for the most part, right? So shorts are finally learning their lesson. They're getting kind of tired of getting wiped out. And that's generally when things tend to pull back, honestly. After there's no more resistance, the bulls are like done having fun. They're going to sell for tons of profit, and the rest of us are just sitting around like, what the heck just happened? Okay, anyway, lower levels here, liquidation. We got about 3.8 as a round number, 3.7, and then upper level, very little, accumulating about 4.3. Okay, so again, that basically just implies the price action, while it could continue to run higher, it may not, just because there's less incentive there. We've also got some resistances here, just kind of drawing out some weekly candlestick closures. These are approximates, never exact, but pretty close, plus or minus. We can see the range about 4.44 and then 4.61. Well, those could come into play later, but for right now, we'll just focus on what we have here so far. Keep in mind, 100-day SMA is working its way down, working as a tentative resistance on the weekly, and we're also hitting 70 in the RSI on the weekly. So would be surprised if the price continues to run too much further today, but let's double check the daily and kind of see what's going on. So daily time frame is interesting. We got two very strong green candles. We can see stochastic RSI is effectively maxing out at 100. Traditional RSI, money flow index, all flowing up. So these are positive contributing factors, of course, nothing you want to consider shorting into. But again, it's not to say you can't have success shorting, because obviously the price has to come down at some point. It just doesn't make a ton of sense to short into high volume, which we've seen for the last 48 hours straight. So again, just some friendly advice, be careful shorting this coin. You probably hear me say that multiple times today. Taking a look here at the volume profile the last few days, we kind of exclude the lower levels here. We can see heavier concentration of volume at, well, let's see if it wants to refresh here for us. Typically, you can kind of zoom in a little bit and see. Let's go ahead and look at the 4-hour time frame. That might be a better approximation here for us. So we got this resistance here level that was broken at 3.2, comes back down to retest as a strong support. It's also close to a 0.618 fib level on the more recent Elliott Wave scenario. Now that's not a guarantee, of course, but it does kind of show here that we could expect some support between 3.2 and 3.6. So that's kind of a support range, not only based on more recent volume, but also the fact that if the price does end up pulling back for our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would essentially be the next level down. Taking a look at the 4-hour time frame, though, we can see stochastic swinging up, money flow index, RSI, all very high. These are positive contributing factors, letting us know that while we are overextended, the price is more likely to sustain itself, considering how much volume we have flowing into this coin. Okay, again, MFI above RSI, especially over 70, that's a cause for not, for concern if you're a bear. In other words, you don't want to consider shorting this coin at this point. It's just doesn't seem doesn't make a lot of sense, right? You're shorting into the uptrend. Okay, so when this is uptrend going to end? Well, if we take a look at TD sequential, we're at a 7. Hypothetically, another 2 more hours, we could see a bullish continuation before the next either consolidative pattern or pullback. Generally speaking, the price doesn't continue to max out above that. However, Gala has been only hitting 3s, 4s, and 5s in the past, and I wouldn't say that it's consistently overextending itself. So with that being said, we are already overextended. How much further is it going to continue? Well, it just depends on how you look at it, right? We got some interesting patterns here that are forming for this coin, and I wouldn't be surprised if it continues to further up until it breaks this resistance or retests these previous highs, which are weekly candlestick closures at 4.45 and or 4.63. Okay, so again, those could be the next level. So the price action could very well do one of these here and then consolidate here. It could literally come up and pull back. Honestly, no one truly does know, but the 4-hour and the daily time frame both look very bullish to me, and there's no reason to expect the price just to drop. However, Bitcoin does pull back to 55K, for example. If that were to be the situation for us, then we could see Gala start to consolidate and pull back. But it hasn't proven to be like synonymous with Bitcoin by any stretch. Just know that coins that are highly profitable, like this one, will be the first ones to sell off if Bitcoin dominance comes back up. So there's that thing as well. Okay, taking a quick look here, and again, this is just going to reaffirm the fact that you have no business shorting this coin. Literally, you should consider holding your Gala trade open for at least another 24 to 48 hours before we have any sell signals. While it's true the price could come down in that time frame, we get a sell signal down here when the lagging span is down here, that I would much rather wait for that because the probability of the price pulling back is less than it is to go up. All right. Or in general, comes back down and then goes up. There's that second leg up, right? So again, a lot of different scenarios here, but most are bullish. There's no reason to consider trying to go against the grain here and try to short, unless you, of course, you have like a really nice Twitter profile, and people love that you take higher risk trades. Maybe that's the thing. Actually, it is a thing. It's just unfortunate. You're probably not watching if you are doing that anyways. So regardless of that fact, I hope you learned something here today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you check out the best exchange in the country, world, etc. Planet, Earth, I don't know. Bitunix, phenomenal exchange, no KYC or VPN required. Link down below for the link. If you do use my link, you get some nice benefit rewards for registering. And then also just keep in mind we have trading competitions for only those who use my link. And the first trading competition here coming up will be 10K prize pool split among roughly 300 registered users. So cool stuff there. Check that out in your own time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great rest of your, or enjoy the rest of your day rather, and we'll see you the next one. Thank you. Take care.